All right, guys. So in this one, we're going to have a bit of a heart-to-heart because we see this happening a lot, and there are so many people falling victim to this, and we don't want this to happen to you. So this is one of those things where we feel obligated to say something about it because we don't want you guys out there looking up to people so much so that you forget how awesome you are. That's what we're going over in this one. So keep us locked in. What's up to all our winners out there? Thank you guys for tuning in. We're happy to have you. I'm Marcus.
I'm Shakey.
And in this one, we're going to be talking about how awesome you are.
You're pretty freaking awesome.
Pretty freaking awesome. But before we do,
make sure you haven't already subscribed to our channel for more tips and creative ways to get started investing in real estate. Make sure you hit that notification bell because we do post twice a week. And make sure you hit that thumbs up if you like this video and stay to the end. We have a challenge for you guys. Let's get started.
All right, so I don't know if you guys remember, we did create a video about like the quickest way to fail in real estate. And one of those reasons was comparing yourself to others. So I feel like it's so easy to fall victim to this and you don't even realize it because in your mind, you think that you're just doing like research and all this stuff and just trying to get to the level where other people are. But the problem with that is you can get to a point to where you're comparing yourself so much to people who are already at the level where you want to be that you forget and lose yourself. So, and the reason why I can speak on this because I found myself doing this. So like I'll look at someone's like Instagram page, their highlight reels, what I call those things now.
Yeah.
And be like, man, this guy's doing this, or she's getting deal after deal.
Right.
Why can't we do that? And just completely blow my success out the water and make our success seem like this small when it's really this big.
Right.
So we fell victim to this like so much so that I found myself like copying people. Like I wanted to know what every system they were using, how they were like all the way down to like scripts and how they were talking to people on the phone. I mean, it just got like pretty bad. So much so to I lost myself. And once again, you know how me and Shakey balance ourselves out. I got a good talking to, and she was just like, hold up, like I don't like this. I don't like this direction that we're going in. Right. We're gonna have to figure this out. And so she kind of reeled me in to say, like, I know we're looking up to these people, and I know it's good to have mentors, and it's good to have people who motivate you, but not so much so that you don't think that you're good enough.
Right.
And
I literally had to put him on a break from YouTube and social media because when you're losing yourself and what really happens is you're not seeing some of these people's process.
Right.
Everyone has a process that they go through to be successful. Sometimes when everything's coming out on social media or YouTube, all you see is bam, they've made it. Yeah. But everyone goes through a process. They may not put that struggle or those adversities. They may not highlight them on their social media or YouTube. So don't even compare yourself to that because one day someone's gonna be looking up to you in that sense, and you don't want them getting discouraged based on what you're putting out. You want to motivate them, right? So don't compare yourself to people because the time it takes to look over to someone else, you're taking time away from the hustle and the grind you could be putting into your business.
Yep, that is absolutely correct. And the funny thing is once we started to like focus on us and be the best version of ourselves that we can be, I mean, that's when things just because that's what the market needed. The market didn't need another whoever
clone.
We were looking at. They needed us and what
authentic.
Right, and what we were looking to bring.
Absolutely.
And just we can't stress enough, just be yourself.
Right. And nothing is more very good example of this. What some of you may not know, but we have 3 children. And we try to be the best parents we could be to our children in every aspect. And our 2 girls, they do competitive gymnastics. And Khalil and Kaylee, shout out to them. Kaylee X, why do you ever mention us in your video? So shout out to Khalil and Kaylee. But anyway, so they both do competitive gymnastics, and they're actually really freaking good. And I am like, I don't know if it's even a thing, a gymnastics mom, but I'm like the cheer mom of gymnastics. Like, I'm like, you need to hit it and, and they're out there just having fun doing what they do, but they're naturally good.
Right.
They work hard too, but they're naturally good.
Right.
And so I'm telling Kalia, like, you look at her. This is when they first got started. And this is before Marcus went through what he went through as well. I'm like, look at her. You need to make sure you beat her, or you need to make sure you're doing better than her. Mm-hmm. And Kalia was like, but I'm just having fun.
Right.
And do you know she was the best one out there? Like, they had a competition. She beat out the whole freaking team. Yeah. And you know who everyone was trying to beat? Kalia.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
That's a lesson within itself. While I'm trying to tell Kalia to make sure she beat them, they all were focused in on Kalia, because Kalia didn't take time to look at the next person and compare herself to them. She was only comparing herself to herself because she was having fun and she knew her capabilities. So she got out there and just done what she could do.
Yeah, just basically being her own competition, man.
Yeah, our kids teach us a lot. And you know, they just do, and we are so proud of them and the life lessons they teach us. Mm-hmm. So that's just a great example. I just wanted to share that with y'all.
So I know we told you guys to stick around to the end. It's about this 30-day challenge. So this is one thing that kind of helped us like get laser focused on what we're doing and kind of make this shift to figuring out who we are and what we want to do and how we can be effective in this business. So what we did 60 days, no TV, no radio, no social media. All we did was read books, listen to podcasts, and just focus on the real estate strategies that we had going on and what was working. So what that did was that basically cut out all the noise. So there was no noise. There was no time to even compare ourselves to other people, because we made this pact that we were going to go 60 days without being on social media, so we couldn't see what was going on.
Right.
And man, when I tell you, by the time that 60 days was over, like there was like a complete 180 transformation. Like we had come into our own, and then stuff just started. I don't know if we were like manifesting and stuff,
right?
But the winner circle came from out of that. YouTube channel came from out of that. Different strategies that we hadn't even thought of came from out of that, because we were so laser focused on us and getting us right. Not comparing ourselves to other people and trying to beat them out, but being our own competition, because it was just us at that point. So
and it didn't happen exactly after the 60 days. It happened within those 60 days.
Right, exactly. So what we want to do is, because that 60 days worked out for us, we're not going to challenge you guys to 60 days, because, you know, I know that can be very, very tough. It was just that we were at this point where we just fed up and we just wanted it to work. So that's what we did. But I will challenge you guys to doing the same thing for 30 days. So give us a thumbs up if you think that you can go 30 days, no TV, no radio, no social media, focusing on your business, reading books that'll help you in your business, listen to podcasts, and that's pretty much it. So we know that you can do it, because we did it. And after that's all said and done, this is something that I feel confident about, that we can promise you that once this is over, like things will be completely different for you. Just do it. Just take the challenge, and we want to hear about it. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you're going through and all this kind of stuff. Just put it in the comments. So if you're going to accept the challenge, I want to see that in the comments. Just put I accept. Put I accept in the comments. And then 30 days later, we want to hear from you. We want to hear your story to see how things worked out for you.
No, we want to hear about how your life changed, because we know it absolutely will.
It will.
So, see you in the next one.
Peace.